Here we can see the difference in balloon circumcision. Unfortunately, both of them are straight, but that's not going to stop any of the ravenous Swiss cheese cinematic universe fanfiction writers all over the internet. This is where the term Granny Smith apple comes from, because Granny Smith was a notorious whore. White, yellow, orange, red, stink, Movember, bloop, pertangle, racist green, mystery color, and even red again. We have cropped his identity out of frame because he is currently in the Witness Protection Program. We here at How It's Made wish you luck, Robert Savino. The mold is then pumped full of a special white liquid. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It's a special fluid that mommies and daddies create things with. It's liquid plastic. It's a little known fact that bowling balls are, in fact, extra large jawbreakers. A lift system lowers the bowling ball into a waterboarding machine to see if it's hiding any secrets about the KGB and its planted operatives. This is my house, where I live with these roof tiles. And this is my neighbor Randolph. He's an asshole. At this point, a machine known as a personified enthusiastic touching extraction robot, or Peter for short, fondles the tea for freshness. Peter, no! Why? No, Peter! Why, Peter? Why? Among Us. Do you get it? Do you see what I did there? You get it? Because I don't. Here's a fun game. Try to find the silk cord in this pile of drag queen wigs. A worker takes a big sheet right in front, right on top of the apples, and presses it down so the pies are full of sheet. Whoa there! On Thursdays, recently divorced Santa Claus volunteers at the factory. Then it's off to a nice, safe, cooling dip in the— oh my god! Metallic film is wrapped around the cookie tray, letting customers finally purchase a freshly made box of Numinos. What the fuck? But don't celebrate too quickly, because then the nefarious supervillain Red Liquid joins the party. And Red Liquid's superpower? Racism. Surfing is an ancient Polynesian pastime, first documented by Europeans in the— Every silk weaver hopes that one day, their silk patterns will be good enough to be worn by the world's supreme authority on silk fashion. The illustrious Golden Man.
That's right, I'm an Electronic Arts executive producer, and I'm taking a trip to Hot Topic tonight because my team refuses to optimize this massive open-world cinematic experience for mobile phones.
The Sun God is consulted for final judgment on all pizzas. Any he deems unworthy are blown away to pizza hell. The toaster pastries travel through an oven, which bombards them with top heat and bottom heat, which are the two elements that make convection heat. As you can see here, top heat is fucking nuts. A multi-steroid injection is put into the shoe, making sure it's strong enough to support the 400-pound weight brought on by the average American. Oh, now he's got two dustpans. Well, fuck off, Uncle Gary, you good-for-nothing showboater. Please urinate on your monitor now. But you may be wondering, how do they orient the cookies so that they can be sandwiched correctly? Well, obviously with specialized cookie ramps, you fucking moron. And that's how to give the gift of homemade chocolate chip— Get those brownies out of here, goddammit! Never eat your house, or you'll be homeless. With the guitar wood in place, the Blackfire Steel Mega Engine is now ready to drive the entire factory across the nuclear wasteland in search of the successors to Hokuto Shinken. They then nut deep inside the guitar. Sometimes, a local thief will sneak into the factory after having stolen a brand new iPhone. To reward himself for a job well done, he will fondle an orange. The bag's anus is opened, so the sugar abortion can finally begin. Fuck it. Coffee. It's made. The end. Stop the video. Fuck you, Dustin. Rice! This is so if the person playing on this laptop is ever raided by a local SWAT team, they can simply grab onto it and fly away. And okay, well here's the finish tube. right? So, well, this one's broken, and now it's fixed via magic. Most of the donuts are bleeding from their wounds, enhancing their flavor. Fluoride is added, and the mixture is blended for about 16. This was put in place in the early 1910s, where major city populations lobbied Congress, upset that the pencils didn't have to wear hats like the businessmen who used them. And an ancient mummified fetus is inserted into the center and inflated like a baby balloon. So giant sifting machines once again sort the rice into piles of brown, white, and scrumptious rice. It takes about 1,100 nuts to make a single jar of peanut butter. That's about as many as someone like your mother has eaten in the last year. From there, the fish, after being molested and one final grinding, the rice has a pearly white sheen. The ball is then placed into a textured mold and given a catheter in case it needs to urinate during the formation process. Only half of the slats prepped move to a conveyor belt to process them into pencils. The rest of the slats are recycled for other wood products, such as chairs, pencils. You have to be pretty dang stupid to not see what's happening. I mean, go ahead, take a guess. I'm serious. Out loud right now, say what you think is happening on screen. Here's an interesting piece of trivia. Have you ever wondered why most bubblegum is pink? Me too. Sometimes the workers become so overjoyed that they will break into a group sing-along while working. Thankfully, factory security is quick to beat them down if this happens. The standard measurement of the amount of gum put into a bucket is an ass load, but sometimes the employees are generous and fill the buckets up with a fuckload. It's hard to find a child these days who doesn't want to grow up to be a can stuffer. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords and long for the day that their cold, calculating embrace finally rids the world of pencils. And then... Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, you can go buy it. And just in time for the Olympics. Thanks. This dairy product goes back thousands of years, and it always started with 3 basic ingredients: milk, curds, and whey. Penis. You can't see it very well in this shot, but on the other side of that hole are hundreds of communist revolutionaries. For a drink with a bit more complexity, the tequila is aged in oak casks and then inspected by a 1970s time traveler. They store it in their testicles, then return it to their hive where they ejaculate it for the other honeybees to chew on it. Doing this allows the chocolate to pass through mixers and refiners to give it a softer texture, and also prevents the beast from ushering in 1,000 years of darkness. Sometimes some liquid gold is poured out for any workers who are feeling thirsty. If you feel bad for the robot who was just killed and had his face fashioned into a dinner plate, don't. He was a racist. This tire tried to fight for equal rights, and must be euthanized. This is because the Poles are smart, and know when it comes to the market to always wrap it before they tap it. As for the white powder, don't ask. Paper are all notorious liars. A local band of cowboys, fresh from their campaign of pirate slaughter, then cut the agave into quarters for cooking. 95% of profits of skateboards actually come from their hidden involvement in the drug trade. Is liquid black real? Is a jizz of mayonnaise an actual serving size? Just how much horse semen is in the food we eat? Do we need to see the chef's jerk-off face this much? This fish sees all of your sins, and that's why he died. The All the Fucker 5000 is so advanced, we forgot how it works. Okay, well thanks a lot, Sunyi. Now we'll never know what fucking time it is. These new glass noodles are controversially used to decorate the clear glass marbles, and not used for their intended purpose: to make glass spaghetti to feed the glass giants of Glasstown. The condoms that survive are tested on robots before being shipped out, because as you can see, robot sex is very kinky. Down in Uncle Larry's tickle basement, another candle-making method is utilized. These molds here are deluxe models, which can fit up to 5 penises. The black stripes on the hot dogs disappear for no reason, and a small child in disguise as a factory worker plays with his food. Then, the brine solution is mixed with red food coloring, to give the bacon its signature red taste. This woman is casting a spell for more ceramic pots. I am not going to blatantly lie to the faces of our devoted audience who expect pure educational content. 95% of Chinese people don't have an anus. Be sure to check that your sushi chef is Japanese, because let's be honest, you're just a little bit racist, aren't you? The resulting pulp is sexually assaulted and then sampled for consistency. Who the hell is that bald guy? This is the same gun that was used to assassinate Presidents James Garfield and William McKinley at the same time. Meanwhile, in The Matrix, the genocide and rebirth of man is about to commence. The winner of the game is polished into being crystal clear, and is now ready for a steampunk wannabe to create the world's most expensive waffle. Okay guys, off the record, that green stuff is totally liquid weed. I stand corrected. The actual most arousing part of the production is the chocolate-flavored liquid topping squirter.
This shit is straight up gorgeous though. Wow. Look at how pretty that is. I love it. If only someone could explain what the fuck I'm looking at.
With this system, the factory can produce 500,000 rubber bands per hour, and yet still somehow can't manage to bring my wife back to me. He adds mustard and sugar for taste, while Kyle in the background looks for his lost surfboard. And yes, this entire video has been an attempt to seduce you. Is it working? After inspection, all that's left is the credits, which signify the end of the episode and are my cue to stop talking.